was more than, you know, a teacher and a friend. She was a sister, you know, and a mentor. She never gave up on a kid. Like, she genuinely cared about her kids.
She was just a presence that's deeply missed in our building.
When I think back on my favorite memories of her, I can't help but to think about just her simplicity in building relationships with us as teammates. My first year here, you know, I was pregnant, and her and the rest of the team got a whole baby shower ready for me. And I've never, you know, worked with someone that thoughtful. So my favorite memory of LaRoche was our conversations about New Orleans, because when I was younger, I spent a lot of times in New Orleans, and she's from New Orleans, so any reference to New Orleans, she was one of the few people who would understand. For example, we talk about Schwagman's. That was like the old school grocery store back in the day. My aunties would let us go over to Schwagman's, so we're talking about New Orleans. I say, LaRoche, you know Schwagman's? She said, ooh, I know about Schwagman's. That's way back.
I used to always talk to her about going to New Orleans. So as a matter of fact, I went to New Orleans in April. And I was like, Julie, I'm going to New Orleans this weekend. I need you to send me the list of all the restaurants. I said, I don't want nothing that we have here in Houston or in the area. I want all New Orleans authentic food. And she sent me a list.
There was one evening where I sent her a video of a commercial from the 1900s in regards to a furniture store. F&J Furniture was on Broad Street, and there was a tagline in the commercial essentially saying, regardless of your situation, the response from the special man would be, let her have it. And so when it came to the conversation about the library, perfect for her, and my response is just let her have it. She definitely shaped me as a person and as a teacher. There's always something that our kids can get better at. She was never satisfied. And so now till this day, you know, I'm never satisfied with, you know, even some of our kids' high scores. There's always room for growth. Not giving up on kids. You know, the solution may not be what they want, but it's what they need, because she would consistently check in on kids and just push them to their best, whatever it looked like.
One thing I love about Julie, she made all her kids feel safe. She made all her kids feel like she was their person. And she made them feel exclusive. She made them feel seen. She made them feel heard.
Moving forward, just in my education career, is being steadfast with the students and letting them know that they have somebody rooting for them. So, miss you, my friend. Rest easy.
She said, Todd, I'm going to be retiring pretty soon. She said, I think we need to pick the team lead for next year. I'll still be here so I can coach them and I can guide them. But I want to make sure that I leave my department in good hands. And so our current 8th grade team lead, she chose them. She chose them, and she had confidence in them. And she had confidence in the future generation of teachers, especially the 2 younger ones that were on her team. She had a lot of admiration, hope, and confidence that they could continue her legacy. So we are her legacy, and I plan to honor her legacy as long as I can.